Hello everybody. Welcome back to some more Quest for Glory 4. And it's a brand new day in this town, so we will start it off by having some delicious breakfast with garlic something.
It's a typical
It's a garlic and onion soap.
Oh, that actually doesn't sound too bad. Country breakfast with beets and garlic.
Ah, so you are back.
A country breakfast.
Yeah, I don't think it's a full British, but
The innkeeper nods at you.
Can you think of a place where they have beets for breakfast?
probably East Europe. There's probably like 90% of their diet is
Still you
beets
remain.
and
It is a
turnips.
wonder you have managed to live.
And suffering.
What is it you want?
Tell the burgomaster.
Oh. I think there's a glitch because we never tell him about our adventures in Africa. We only go
Try
up
not to
to
make a
Spielberg
nuisance of
and
Lucas.
the second one. I forget what it's called now.
The headstone carver stares at you and then goes back to work.
Anyway, we do become good friends with the
You tell the grave
graveyard
that
keeper
Dr.
here,
Cranium
but
has asked Igor to
he
produce
is very much enamored with his work.
Like dig up bodies. Igor bury bodies and Dr. make Igor dig them up again.
Has
Sometimes
unfortunate
Dr. make Igor
connotations.
crazy.
Oh goodness.
Applying for job as grave robber? Sorry, Igor not give crypt key to strangers.
Well, he has the crypt key, but he won't give it.
Nikolai
Oh well.
walks around looking for Anna all the time. Anna missing many
Oh.
years now. Yuri, innkeeper. Bella, keep in. Little town humor there.
Well, it's good that
So,
he
man,
knows other
Timothy's father, bigger man
jokes
too.
other than
Grandfather not
graveyard
bigger man.
humor jokes.
Grandfather not marry grandmother. Olga into healthy food. Olga eat plenty fruit
How
and berries.
far
Olga
did you manage to
nuts.
get far
What you
into King's Quest 5?
Not King's
Business
Quest
is
5,
dead.
Quest for Glory.
No, Quest for Glory 5.
I basically did one day's worth of like in-game work. Because you walk kind of slow in that game, and to basically do a full lap of that town takes the entire day. So
He
I
looks
did
at
that,
you.
and I visited the scientist workshop that's there. And it's one of those things where I'm just like, I should really look up a guide, because I don't think I'm doing things right. You know, you get that feeling.
This is a little too easy now. You need
All
to
the
add
time.
more weight.
Yeah. Anyway,
In video games and in life.
yeah,
Pick up
especially
all the
life.
little weights and put one in each of the buckets.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we need more gains, so we put some more, I guess, cannonballs
Your legs
into
are
the
too
buckets,
stiff and sore to use this right now.
and now we can do some more exercise. Huzzah! Although now we're tired as shit, so.
Back to bed.
Actually, that's probably not too far off of what I'm going to be doing next. But first, the doctor, because he gives us a free potion every day for health and poison. But
How long is this game compared to Quest for Glory 3?
I would probably say double, because Quest for Glory 3 is like relatively short. Like it was about as long as the first game.
Double. Wow.
I believe
Yeah.
we're on the
Something?
verge of a
Well,
major
there's actually a lot of
discovery.
stuff
It came to me
in
last
this game,
night.
so.
I believe that there is a
We gotta
formula which can be
mend a
used
lot
to
of
create
broken
a
relationships
rehydration
between old
solution.
men and fat women.
Such
Indeed.
a solution could be used to restore fluidity to any substance.
Oh, we're
that
talking to
becomes
him again.
prematurely dry.
Yeah, we talk to him every day. He gives us a free potion, but he says that he has a solution for rehydration fluid.
We could rehydrate the great Shapirian desert. Of course, there are a few
It's
small
this,
bugs
it's
to
this
work
magnific
out.
concoction I made. It's called Vata.
That much solution.
You know, it's funny that I think if you do examine the hydration fluid, it's like, this looks suspiciously like water.
suspiciously
hello
like
to the
water.
scientist. You are always welcome in my laboratory. However, I do wish you would wipe your shoes a little more carefully before entering.
But this is also part of
You relate the tale of
the
a
pirating safeguard.
saved 2 cities
Like with the
from
potions, you need to give him the correct formula that's in the instruction manual in order to continue the
Now
game.
you're talking science. The elements are the building blocks of everything in nature. I am sure I have never heard of anyone constructing creatures purely of a single element, but it certainly makes scientific sense. You say this Adavis referred to a dark master here in Moldavia? I am sure I have never heard of such a one here.
Interesting.
There are rumors of strange goings-on in the castle, but I do not credit such tales without scientific observation to back them up.
And he's a very good scientist. You need observation in order to come to conclusions.
I have been feeling a bit dehydrated lately.
Before the
It is
dark
this
times.
dry mountain air. Perhaps when I complete my rehydration
He's
solution,
still
I can do
hanging
something
on
about
to the
problem.
scientific method.
Yeah.
It is very important to understand the relationships of the scientific elements.
Especially
Earth,
the scientific
air,
method of pizza.
fire,
That one's
water,
incredibly
and
important.
pizza.
Oh,
Everything
of
we know
course.
is made up of one or more of these elements.
If you don't have the proper pizza,
Here
how
you
can you get
are.
inspired for to do
Here
science?
you are.
Alright, and here we are,
You'll
the
need my
rehydration
world-famous
solution.
rehydration solution. Unfortunately, I have forgotten the elemental formula of its main ingredient. Perhaps you can help.
Alright, and for this run, it is quicksalt. So it is water, air. I'm looking it up. Fire, pizza, and air.
Yes,
There we
that
go.
sounds just right. By the way, I could use some.
It would be funny if it was like water, water, water,
It would
water,
be
water.
most kind if you could bring me some
Yeah,
in return for
I
the
think there is
rehydration solution.
one of the codes that's something like that, but I think it's mostly fire
I have
or
your
it's earth. I can't
rehydration
remember.
solution already. I will be happy to exchange it for a flask of
Oh,
Gru
and you'll
Gru.
give us the rehydration
You bring
fluid
me
if
the
we give him
Gru,
some
I will
Gru
give you your
Goo,
solution.
which is the green slimy stuff that we picked up.
I have come to the conclusion that lightning is electrical in nature, which would put it in the realm of fire. Fortunately, there have
And
been a
that honestly
increasing
makes
number of
sense,
storms here lately,
because
so I have been
that's
able to
how
harness some of the
Avatar: The
lightning
Last
and store it
Airbender
for
rules work.
experimental use. The scientist never fails to observe nature. Why, if I had not gone on an observation trip in the forest, I would
Although I
never
think,
have found that
if you really
garden
do
with all
think
the
about
rare
it, based
and
on
exotic flora.
how electrical properties
The
work,
forest
it
outside
would probably
of
be
town is
more in the
quite a
realm of
fascinating
air,
area.
if you were
The
to
trees are
equate it to an
primarily
element.
deciduous with the
True.
occasional conifer. A wide
But then
variety
again,
of forms inhabit
it would be
the
very
forest,
hard for
providing great
scientists of
opportunities for
this
scientific
era
research
to know
and
what an
occasional
ion is.
excitement of other kinds. There
Yeah,
is a
when was I think it
beautiful
was by the
garden
end of the
forest
19th
southeast of
century
town.
that
It
the
contains
idea of
several
atoms began to
varieties of
develop.
plants and trees that cannot be found anywhere else in this
19th
Basically
region.
like a-
century, so that would be
I
1800s,
had
yeah,
some
okay.
fascinating
Yeah, like
experimental
where they
results with the
begin
bush
to
I
do
dug
like the
up there.
calculations to
Unfortunately, I was not able keep
deduce
the
somehow to
light in
deduce that
captivity.
matter would have this.
There used to be a bush that grew
That
7
would
different
go-
types of blossoms in the garden.
Basically to
There's still a
deduce, like,
tree that
how-
provides fruit
how
in a very peculiar
small
cycle. There are
components
also
of matter
many
would be.
beautiful flowers
Yeah.
and plants growing there.
Funny enough, that the name atom
Convinced that the
actually
garden
means
must have been
indivisible.
intentionally planted, as it contains specimens that
Well,
are
someone
the
should tell
opposite
that
of-
to Albert
Whoever
Einstein
planted
then.
it clearly did not understand
Yeah,
that
this is
basic
the opposite of
tenets
reality. Well, he was not the one that came up with the
Fortunately,
name,
few
so.
of the spores have spread to the wider
No,
forest
but
so
he was the
far.
one who helped to split it, so...
Cranium's rehydration solution should be a shoo-in for the alchemical innovation of the animal ward. It contains the prime essence of the element of water in a perfectly condensed form.
It's water
Oh,
plus.
I do seem to be a
Indeed.
little careless in keeping
So basically
track of my
Gatorade.
scientific formulae. I have them all written down somewhere. think
I
it
found
was
the
in
formula for
magazine
the
box.
energy drink.
I spent some time in
Yeah, so here's the
Everyone there kept talking about some field
plot
who
hole.
did some sort
He
of
went to
noble
Spielberg
deed
last
there.
summer,
You
but
would think
apparently
that
the
they could
swamps
find more
have
excitement
filled
in
the
the modern
area for
accomplishments
years,
of science.
making access in and
There
out
seemed to be quite an
impossible.
infestation of baby
He just dug a
antwerps
tunnel.
there for some reason. I took advantage of the opportunity to capture a number of them in very
Yeah, and
glass
this-
cages for
I wouldn't
my
say it's a
experiments.
plot hole because it's supposed to be something that you can do and you probably should do, I guess. But the baby Antwerp thing is our fault, essentially.
That is terrific. This is just what I need
But
for my experiments.
whatever.
As I promised.
Anyway, we gave him some
here is
goo.
your
Here's his
rehydration
formula,
solution.
and it's starting to piss down rain. So if you guys can hear that, I apologize.
You say goodbye.
I wish
Be
it
sure
was
to let
my.
me know
I
of
wish it
any
was the case
scientific
here.
discoveries you should make here in Moldavia.
The entire day has been obnoxiously hot.
Well, maybe you should move out of Egypt,
a
then.
crucial step on the way to an even more
Yeah.
important discovery.
But the tourism, man.
Instilled water.
Yeah, you get to hit on all the women without repercussion.
I'll never see them again. Bye bye, Gertrude.
After
Anyway,
some
take a
rest,
bit of a
you
rest just in case. And we shall now enter the spooky cathedral.
Bad place. Very bad place. Go away. You'll be very sorry.
And how we get
You
in...
don't need to worry. You don't need to worry. The Pope is not Argentinian anymore.
Yeah. But how we get in is
push
that we use the Dark One
into the
sign,
indentation on the door.
which is that octopus thing that we got at the beginning of the game. And it lets us in. If we don't do that, the octopus that is over top of the door would eat us.
You sense a low level of magic all around you, as if many
Also, I
arcane and
apologize for
unpleasant
the
activities
music being really, really fucking loud in this room. I don't know why.
Hexagonal wall decoration above the fireplace
It is a bit.
accurately
It
enchanted
is a bit tough to listen to the narrator.
Powerful magic radiates from an object in the display
Anyway,
case. Something
this is also something that we could have done in each game as well, is find the fabled black bird. But I haven't found it in the first 3 games. I've only found it in this one. And apparently it's supposed to be a super rare item that, if you get, it's worth like 1,000,000 gold. But the joke is that each one you find is a fake.
saving you a dangerous balancing act on the ledge. Carefully.
So the joke is on you.
Yeah, basically. And apparently there is one in 5 which I'll look for, but I'm gonna take a guess and say if it's not the real one, then the joke is that it's also fake.
I'm fair in the public eye.
Yeah.
Are you aware, like, what is the general consensus on King's Quest 5?
You've managed to
Quest for Glory 5, you mean?
slightly.
Yeah, Quest for Glory 5.
I think people do like it, but I just don't hear much talk about it. But also, there's 2 ways to get past this hexapod that would kill you.
After bombard the creature
Either
from
blast the shit out of it, or you feed it garlic. Because we learned from the trap mechanism in the scientist lab that hexapods like eating people and garlic.
Looks at you through its glass eye. You need to either build up your strength or try another approach.
Well, there's a potion in here that we can't get, so
Deftly pick the
let's just pick the
cabinet's
lock
simple
and
lock
grab it.
and take the
Fantastic.
healing potion.
We're not strong enough to smash the glass. And also that weird brown thing there, very important. We have to use the rehydration fluid on it. Because it is another Domovoy.
Very wet be I, very wet and very alive. Glad am I to be alive, happy thanks I give you. Careful you should be, dangerous very is.
Yeah, he just told us the solution we already
Or
just
destroy
completed.
to find the secret passage down.
But he said there's a secret passage over here. So we flip this switch and we can go down. Fantastic.
There is a cold feeling down here that chills your bones.
The general idea of what you're trying to do in this game. Like, at this point in the story, do you already know what you're trying to do?
Well, we're trying to find out what's going on so we can leave. because we're trapped here. Like, who transported us here, essentially? So, oh, and here's a weird statue that the Chief Thief told us about.
Chief Thief gave you.
It's a weird cockroach thing, but we shouldn't grab it with our hands. We grab it with the shopping bag.
Pick up the statue in the shopping bag, carefully avoiding any...
Because if we grabbed it with our bare hands, we would turn into a giant slug.
The statue glows briefly as it slips into the bag, then subsides.
There's also a few other things we can do in here. For whatever reason, you can't open this cabinet without the poison going off. So you have to use the magic to avoid getting poisoned.
Seconds after your spell opens it. Then the cloud subsides.
But this is also important for us to get to.
You rifle through the map.
Basically a big lore dump.
Diary of Amontillado. Boy, was this guy wacko. Reading this makes your head hurt. However, it does give you some information about the Dark One rituals. It said something about the first ritual being placed within the Mad Monk's tombstone, there to be forever guarded by followers.
Ooh, the light of a dead child's
Second
soul.
ritual
That's
shall be placed in
unfortunate.
the Stone of
I agree.
Secrets, and revealed only by the light of a dead child's soul.
Well, we are dealing with
Next ritual
Cthulhu,
shall be
so
placed in the hollow of the hangman's tree,
Grim is like the least of
guarded
the
by the
game's
spirit
concern,
of the
or
dead which
of
removes
the this cult's
the blood
concerns.
ritual shall be concealed magically within the monastery.
You're
and
dealing with
only
Cthulhu.
he who willingly
Yeah, basically.
seeks
I mean,
dark vision
why else do you think most of the things that we're running into are
mouth
octopuses?
ritual shall be placed in the great arch itself.
Oh,
Under
they got the Japanese to help with the art direction.
the heart ritual shall be given to someone named Gregor.
You're telling me that H.R. Geiger managed to talk to the Japanese to
Gregor
design
is
Cthulhu?
missing in the forest and probably dead. Yet where?
Not to design Cthulhu.
Yeah, you're right. He just had a vision. Anyway, there's a keg of wine over here. Let's tap it.
You tap the huge cask.
I would be surprised if the Japanese had made like if there is some hentai out there.
Taste it.
There is basically Cthulhu.
Aficionado dragon's breath.
I mean,
Bottoms
it
up.
wouldn't surprise me, but yeah. Oh man, this is some strong stuff. Even stronger than Dragon's Breath. Holy shit.
Heard of a game called Cthulhu Saves the World?
Yes, I do have that on Steam. I haven't played it yet.
Oh. The only thing I know about it is that it's a turn-based RPG.
Yeah. That's of ill portent.
You got a headache.
But yeah, that's the game over screen if
Just a vision, not the reality.
the Cthulhu monster of this game comes through.
A scroll has formed from the cask's wine run.
Oh, and how curious. Well,
You pick up the rolled paper on the floor.
the ritual
It has
of
a symbol
blood.
of a drop of blood at the top, and the inscription, Ritual of Blood.
So,
You can't
as you
see
might
any other
suspect, this is an incredibly important piece of information that we just gathered, so we'll hold on to it. And last thing to do is burn the big book. You don't have to do this, but it's worth the brownie points. And yes, you can only do this if you've collected all the like
Read the
important
Dark One
stuff
sign
in the
from
game, in
monastery
the
door, then quickly step away before the
cathedral.
can react.
Do points matter in any way for these games, or is just bragging rights?
basically begging rights.
No, bragging, not begging.
Yeah, I said bragging rights.
Nice fire.
Okay.
But yeah, that's basically what they are.
Tell why you burned the monastery.
Next time, bring Igor marshmallows.
There was a game called the Aiden Chronicles where
That smoke make Igor
one of the
want to
things,
start
it's a really
talking.
bad Nintendo 64 game, but one of the things that you can do in that RPG is like set up camp, and every time you do, your main character goes, pass the marshmallows, please. And
Igor,
when I was a kid, I was just like, oh, that's stupid. Like, they couldn't have possibly had marshmallows back in the medieval period. But it actually turns out they did. But the problem was that it was like a delicacy dessert for the royal family. Because they were very hard to make at the time.
Someone broke into the old monastery and burned the place down. I don't suppose you'd know anything about this.
Well, we might as well be
Not a coincidence that I
honest
smell
with him.
smoke
Yes,
as
we
you
did
drop
burn
in.
down the monastery.
You describe the evil, the terrible evil you found within the monastery, and how you felt it was necessary to burn the place to the ground so that the evil would not spread.
Perhaps I should learn to value your judgment. It is a good thing the place...
Hey, he's warming up to us. How about that? And not just because there's now a massive fire in town.
I keep having this suspicion that you will be getting into
So,
even more trouble
marshmallows
than
made
you
of
have
again?
already.
Sorry, what?
Seems to be your nature.
Marshmallows even made of.
It's basically just
There are
sugar.
rumors that you have entered the monastery
Yeah, but, like,
before. It was a bad place.
Just
and it is
that,
good
like,
it is
there
not
has to be
gone.
something.
I think there's like a syrup or something that
It
sort
looks
of
as
binds
if
everything
most of
together
the
to make it
inside was pretty
like
much burned
sticky,
away.
but also
It is
like
a
not
great
fall
loss
apart.
to the town and the
I don't know exactly what's in a marshmallow. I just know it's just basically a sugar pillow.
Good luck.
I heard that someone burned down the old monastery.
I do find very odd the idea that they had marshmallows in the Middle Ages. Like,
Yeah.
what is the earliest you managed to find?
I can't remember the exact date. Like I read this back when I was in
Tell
high school.
Olga about what you've been doing.
But
Olga.
yeah, I just remember that yes, the medieval period did have marshmallows, but it was a royal treat.
I have heard tell you were seen near the monastery not long after the folks noticed the fire. I'm not saying you did it, but I'm glad you did. And that place was a menace to our town.
Well, she's a gossip, but she knows how to save face around us.
Don't-
So good job,
As my
Olga.
husband used to say,
Or no, I think Olga was. No, I think she was Olga. I'm getting the characters mixed up in my head. Yeah, Anna is the old man's wife that he's looking for. Anyway, and we might as well turn the chief thief back. So let's have him touch the statue again, and he reverts.
Wonderful, wonderful. I won't have to scuttle
What
in
the hell?
shadows
Oh
all the
my
time.
god.
I
Yeah,
won't
he's
have to
Steve
do
Buscemi.
unsavory eating practices. Thank you. Thank
That
you
is,
so very much.
That is uncanny physiognomy.
You have such nice manners. Are you certain you want to hang around tough, brutal scum of the earth who will try to beat you up at the slightest excuse? Or is that your idea of a good time?
But apparently, even in
You did very well.
bug
Very
form, he
well
was a good
indeed.
thief. So
I can tell that you will someday be a chief thief yourself.
Oh. Is his name Gregor?
All right.
I don't
all
know. He
right.
just says, just
I
call
know
me
I was
chief.
getting careless. I am going
Okay.
to make certain no one ever touches that statue again.
Well,
At least not
if you're hearing those meows, that's my cat. He's being a little annoying booty.
I am all right, I guess. But I'm having a difficult time adjusting to walking on two legs
Which one is it this
again.
time?
It is Skunk. He's the more black one with the black nose and the extra toe on his front
In the
paws.
graveyard. There is
Ah.
a special way to open this secret door.
That's sweet.
Something involving colors and the
Yeah, he's a bit more friendlier. They're both extremely friendly cats, but Squirrel likes to sort of just hang around nearby. But when he wants to lay in your lap, oh boy, he gets into it.
Thieves to break in never return.
Solomon does that thing where he'll come by asking for
Going so
attention,
soon?
and then I put him on my lap. He climbs on the desk and keeps looking at me, demanding that I pay attention to him. So it's like, can't you just stay on my lap,
Yeah.
you dumb cat?
But anyway, so because we helped the chief thief, we now have a secret route out of the town, but not into the town. Because apparently it's a one-way entrance-exit thing. So that's useful.
It's one of the Tomb Raider slides, you know.
Yeah.
You can only go. That Lara falls on her
On her ass, yeah.
on like every hour.
Ah, damn it, we missed the bunny. Oh well. Ugh, just stab the shit out of him. It's fine. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I need to clean under the bed.
For rabbits?
No, for the cats.
Oh.
They enjoy. I guess because it's more fresh, and the whole room is really hot right now.
Oh, okay.
But they enjoy lying under the bed.
Now, you see, the trick for me is that I have my mattress just right on the ground, so I never have to clean under the bed.
Your protection.
Nice way to say I am poor. I am broke. I can't buy furniture.
Hey, it's either that or starve, so I'd rather eat. So.
It's either that or buy like 10 games on Steam.
Exactly.
You cast the
Anyway, here's our first wyvern.
Or as Final Fantasy Anthology call them, why burn?
Oh, do they not have like V's in Japan, or like a proper V sound?
No, I don't even know if it's. No, they don't have the sound V in Japanese, but it's a bigger problem. Like in the Final Fantasy Anthology, when they were naming like one of the enemies that you fight supposed to be called Wyvern, but they translated it as why burn. Why burn? Which is like it's wrong in so many levels. Starting with, they already had a Wyvern enemy in Final Fantasy 4 and 6 which were localized in the US, I think.
Oh,
they were localized in the US. No, well, I'm not sure about Final Fantasy 6, but they did have one in Final Fantasy 4.
Anyway, so just for mechanics' sake, that my health bar being green like that means I am poisoned, because wyverns, as with traditional mythology, carry poison. And there's two ways to cure poison: take a drink of the water at Arana's pool, or drink the professor's potion. So I opted for the water, because we need to waste time anyway. I'm thinking I should probably get back to the one Fire Emblem game I rage quit because they did that thing in stories that I hate so much. The characters could easily talk to each other about crucial information, but they just don't because the plot wouldn't happen otherwise. Oh, god damn it.
Oh, you mean Final Fantasy? Is that
You cast the protection.
Fire Emblem Echoes?
It was the one for the 3DS where there's like a dungeon crawling mechanic to it. I forget.
Yeah,
what
that's Echoes.
Okay, yeah.
Echoes is a remake of Final Fantasy Gaiden. No, not Final Fantasy, Fire Emblem.
Okay. Yeah, you can see why choosing hard mode is was a mistake on my end, because Necrotars just raped the fuck out of your ass. Like, holy shit.
Hi, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube. I'm not
Informed
going
us to
with
find
your
nothing
stupid newspeak bullshit.
Unless you were planning to start a flea circus.
How do? Yeah. What's the
After some
the YouTube news speak for rape?
Essay.
Oh yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if it was something silly like a struggle snuggle.
colorful wagons surround the fire
I think that might be a little bit
Guardian
too
You've heard that gypsies
on the
like
nose, like
to
even
sell.
YouTube's starting to catch on to that, so
Surely
everyone
they
just
won't
says
find
essay.
just one visitor.
Anyway, we found the gypsy camp, but man, a lot of wolves.
Where are my? You found the gypsy camp, and you lost your wallet.
We allow no strangers in our camp.
Yeah, it's strange how those two things just happen at the same time. Anyway, he doesn't seem very happy with us, so let's say hi.
Man,
Leave. You are not welcome.
you introduce yourself.
We're about to celebrate
We
the marriage
cannot
of my
kick you
sister.
off.
She's
Just
12.
leave.
Put your thumb
Well,
on your nose
maybe
and
if we do
middle
the thief
fingers
sign,
while rubbing
they'll
the
be
other
nicer
hand
to
on
us.
That sign means nothing to us. It just do not think that you can steal.
Huh, it means nothing to them, but they know exactly what it means. Strange.
With thieves. I lose my patience, and soon these wolves will tear your throat. These wolves will soon be at your throat if you do not go. Leave here.
Very
You
hospitable
said that
people.
already, bro.
We gypsies do not want strangers here. Go away, or the wolves will gnaw your bones.
He keeps talking about those
Go
wolves.
away! This camp is ours!
Well, I guess I can take a hint. I'll leave. And that'll be it for the video, so hopefully you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you all next time. Have a nice night. No bye-bye from you, Goke?
Bye bye. I was distracted by the duck walking.